And we are doing something pretty exciting today. I am going to be turning Emma into me. Oh my God. It looks like I'm doing like Halloween face painting. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be reviewing and testing and giving an overall like first impressions of the IMOGENATION highlighter and eyeshadow palette collaborations with Makeup Revolution. I have had these in my possession for a while now, but I haven't got around to filming a video yet, and I said to you guys that I would. I mentioned it in one of my previous videos and a lot of you asked if I could review these, so that is exactly what I'm going to be doing today. And I just want to throw out a little thing to say that this video is not sponsored. Makeup Revolution don't know that I'm making it. Imogen doesn't know that I'm making it. Not that Imogen would sponsor me personally, but you guys know what I mean. If you guys didn't know, I'm sure you already do know, IMOGENATION, well, she's called Imogen. Her name isn't IMOGENATION, but that's her like YouTube name. She is a YouTuber here on YouTube, obviously, and she makes like makeup videos and like chatty videos and advice videos and stuff like that. Her channel is just IMOGENATION if you want to go find her. And yeah, she is the latest YouTuber to collab with Revolution on some products, which is really exciting. So I'm just gonna dive straight into these. Okay, I look freakishly pale right now because I've just done my foundation, concealer and powder. I used my Maybelline Superstay foundation, which I actually feel like right now like is a bit too light for me, like definitely compared to my arms because these have got a bit of a tan, but also like I feel like my neck a tiny bit as well, so I feel like maybe I should actually switch over to a slightly darker summer foundation, but I don't know. We're just gonna hope that I can bronze myself up today. I've got both of the palettes here, which I'm so excited for. I have actually used these, but just for a picture, and I wasn't fully like paying attention to how they actually performed and everything because it was a picture that I did for Makeup Revolution's feed, but I haven't actually like dug into them properly and given them like a proper test. So I have the eyeshadow palette, which is just called IMOGENATION the eyeshadow palette. It comes in this really pretty like lilac metallic box, and then it's got all the shades on the back, but I feel like not that many people actually keep the box. Maybe that's just me. I've got like a whole drawer full of boxes of palettes and stuff which I don't actually need, but the box is very nice, and then you open it up and it just has this really cool, like, I don't really know how to describe it, kind of like duochrome. In some lights it's kind of like more purple, in other lights it's more pink, and it's like reflective again, and then it just says IMOGENATION the eyeshadow palette. So this is the eyeshadow palette, and then there's also a highlight and contour palette which is called Highlight to the Moon. It's got the same box and everything, like the box design, and then the same like really cool like multicolored packaging. And this is a highlighter and contour palette. Oh, and like the base of these is kind of pink, and then the lid is purple, so they're kind of like pink and purple palettes, if you see what I mean. So the eyeshadow palette on the inside looks like this. You get, how many shades do you get? 16 of the small shades and then 4 of the big transition shades in the middle, so that's overall 20 shades, which I think is pretty good. The eyeshadow palette is £10 and the highlight and contour palette is £10 as well. So this one looks like this, which I really like the look of because I feel like there is a pale contour shade in here which I'm hoping is going to work really well for me. And in terms of like bronzing, there's definitely not like a bronzer shade, but then again I feel like, well, it says that it's a highlighter palette, but it's kind of got like under eye setting powders, contour powders, and then it's got 3 highlighters at the bottom. So I feel like maybe they should have called it a highlight and contour palette instead of just highlighter, but yeah, these are definitely more cool toned contour shades rather than actual bronzers, so I feel like I might actually have to use a bronzer to warm up my face because I'm looking a bit ghostly right now. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one first, just because I look like an egg. The shade names are so cute. She's done shade names which are like all things that she says, like my gal, literally, can't deal, slay my life, angel face, like they're all like very Imogen words. And yeah, by the way, I love Imogen. She's literally such a babe. She's so lovely and she's hilarious. But then that being said, I'm gonna be 100% honest about my opinion of these products because that's what I do on my channel. Okay, so I'm gonna dip into the shade called Literally, which is this one here. It's the lightest out of the contour shades. I feel like Literally and Warrior are pretty similar. This one is a tiny bit, wait, is this one paler? I can't actually tell. Are my eyes deceiving me? They're very similar shades, but I feel like this one is maybe a tiny bit more warm toned. I don't even know. Maybe I'll put them both on my face. But I'm gonna start with Literally and see how we go with contouring. And I'm using my favorite contour brush, which is this NYX, I think it's a 06 brush. Okay, so it's picked up some product. I'm just gonna tap off the excess. By the way, if you're new to my channel, I'm not very good at contouring, so maybe this isn't the best video for me to be doing, but I just wanted to give it like a test. Ooh, okay, I feel like that is such a good contour shade for me. It's not too cool, but it's not too warm. Like, it's not grey, but it's also not like orange, so that's a good thing. You know what? That's actually a really good contour shade. I like that a lot. And it's very pigmented. I literally just kind of did like 2 dips and then tapped off the excess of my brush because that's just what I've got to do because there's such a harsh contrast with my face. But yeah, no, in terms of like the actual colour of that looks really nice. I'm just going to dip into a tiny bit of the shade Warrior, which is the one next to it. Okay, so I do feel like this shade in the middle called Warrior is a little bit more pigmented than the shade Literally. And then we have this shade here, which is called Can't Deal, which is obviously for deeper skin tones for contouring. I like that she's got 3 different contour shades in here, but I do feel like maybe one of them should have been a bit different because these 2 are quite similar, but then at the same time, I do think that they work really nicely. And I think that a lot of skin tones would still be able to use them, but like, yeah, just being 100,000,000% honest, like I do think that maybe they should have made one slightly darker or lighter or something so that it kind of had more of a gradient. I'm actually just going to test a bit of this shade, which is called Cute. And I know that that's supposed to be like an under eye brightener for like medium deep skin tones, I think anyway, but I'm going to try it as a bronzer because it kind of reminds me of Hoola Light. I might try mixing that shade with the shade Warrior, like this one and this one, to create a kind of like bronzer shade for around my hairline. Yeah, you see, like that definitely warms it up a little bit if you mix that shade with the shade Warrior. I mean, obviously that's not going to work for like deeper skin tones, but for me, that's actually a pretty nice bronzer. And in terms of how they're blending and everything, it's actually blending really nicely. Like, can you see that? Around my forehead, I feel like it hasn't gone patchy or anything, which is a plus. Okay, I know a lot of you guys say that I over bronze my face, but right now, like, in compared to the rest of my body, I'm really pale, so I'm just gonna add a bit more bronzer. And I know that my bronzing and contouring isn't to everyone's taste, but I feel like in real life it's not as like harsh looking as it is on camera, just because I've got like such bright lights. So I'm gonna use my MAC mineralized bronzer, which I've been using a lot recently, probably too much. I know it's high end, which is annoying, but I'm just going to use this to warm up my face. I'm then just going to add a little bit of blush. Oh my god, that was too much. And then there's 3 highlighter shades in here. We have these shades Limited Edition, Slay My Life, and Angel Face. Limited Edition is literally like a bright white silver sort of highlighter. If I just give this a swatch, like, look at that. That is insane. There's then the shade Slay My Life, which is kind of a duo one. It's got this darker gold on one side and then a lighter gold. If I just like swatch them both separately, they are quite similar, but one of them is definitely a little bit darker. So those ones look like this. And then we have the shade Angel Face, which is very, very similar to, I think it's called Golden Lights, Makeup Revolution's Baked Highlighter. It's just that kind of like white gold sort of colour, which looks like this. So they're all like relatively light highlighters, but I feel like with the gold ones, this one here, I feel like you could still use that on like medium deep skin tones. I do know that it's kind of like personal preference, but I do know like some people that have got darker skin that like a kind of like bright gold highlighter, but then there's other people that prefer more of like a bronzy shade, so I guess it just like depends on your preference. So I'm gonna use the shade Limited Edition, I think, which is like the bright white one. Oh my goodness, look at this. That is actually insane. Look at this highlighter, you guys. Okay, well that's definitely a blinding highlight. Like, it kind of reminds me, not like the texture, but like the colour and the way that it glows is very similar to like Nikki Tutorial's Glazed Donut. The texture is definitely a little bit more kind of, what's the word, like pressed, whereas the Ofra ones are a lot more soft. Okay, and then I'm gonna do my brow bone. I'm actually gonna go in with Slay My Life, the gold one, to do my brow bone, just to see what it's like. It's just kind of like a light golden champagne sort of colour. Then down my nose, I'm gonna go back into the white one that I use on my cheeks. Okay, so the verdict of this highlighter and contour palette, I think it's gorgeous. Like, I feel like I'm gonna start using this a lot more because it's definitely got shades in there that work for me. My only one like thing that I would say is I just think it would be better to have like a few more darker highlighter shades in there. Okay, moving on to the eyes. I have the eyeshadow palette right here, and the eyeshadow palette looks right up my street. It's got some gorgeous colours in here, lots of warm ones and some more like pinky ones over this side. So there's kind of like a transition shade in there for every skin tone, which which I really like how she's done that. 6 shimmer shades and the rest are mattes, which I quite like. I'm going to start with the shade Love in Life, which is this kind of lightest transition shade here. And this is just kind of like a light peach sort of colour. You know what, you guys? I'm not going to do like a super warm look today. I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty warm toned palette, but I think I'm going to stick to the more like pinkish shades rather than these ones, because these are the ones that I'm like gravitating towards. But I am going to use, I think, let's go for the shade here. It's kind of like a pinky mauve called Pinky Promise. It's like a dusky pink mauve sort of colour. And then taking the shade underneath, which is called Trying It, this one here, which is another matte, and this is kind of like a darker mauve. I mean, so far, as you can probably see, these are blending really nicely. Like, I'm not even just saying this because I have my own palette with them, but I don't understand how Makeup Revolution do eyeshadows that are such good quality for such little price. Like, yeah, they're not the same quality as like Anastasia or anything like that, but this entire palette is £10. Like, £10 compared to other eyeshadow palettes that are like £40. And to be honest, like when you build up these shades and things and once you've actually finished your look, I don't really think anyone would be able to tell that you'd used a £10 palette over like a £40 palette, if that makes sense. I'm then just gonna blend over the edges. I'm gonna take the shade over here called Imagine. This is like a darker brown colour, and I'm just gonna pack this onto the outer corner of my eye and also run that slightly through my crease. And then taking some of this shade called Berry Blast, which is like a pink sort of colour. I'm just going to add that over the top just to make this a bit more pink because I feel like it started going quite brown. Ooh, that colour's so pretty. Okay, and then on my lower lash line, I'm taking the same shade called Trying It, and I'm just going to run some of this along here. Okay, next, I think what I'm going to do is cut my crease, and I'm just going to use like a small flat brush and some concealer. Sticking to the Revolution theme, by the way, this video is not sponsored. And then taking the shade, which is called Baby Girl. It's kind of like a peachy shimmer colour, and I'm just going to go over that concealer with this like peachy colour. It's more of your standard shimmer colour, whereas the one above and like this one called Forever Friend and Huns, I feel like are more foiled in comparison, if you get what I mean. That pink one is really foily, whereas I feel like this one is more of a just kind of normal satin sort of shimmer. And then just taking some of the shade Angel, and I'm going to put this on this like very inner part of the eyelid. And I'm also going to put that on my inner corner. Then I'm going back to my small little pointed brush, and I'm going to take some of the shade Trying It, which is the one that I used on my outer corners, and I'm just going to like go back over that to kind of blend it in. So this is what the eyeshadow looks like overall. Like, you would not look at this palette and be like, oh, that palette cost you £10. Like, I think it looks so pretty. I'm now just going to go off camera, add some liner and lashes, and then I will be right back with my overall thoughts. Okay, so I'm back. I have stuck on my lashes, done a little bit of liner. I didn't do a wing because I don't know why, but recently I haven't really been liking winged liner on myself, which is really weird because I used to wear it like all the time. I really like this look. I know that I said I wasn't going to do something warm, but it was supposed to be kind of pinky, but it turned out being kind of warm anyway. But like, there's not really much else I could do with this palette. Like, come on. Imogen, you've done a good job. So I believe you can currently get these off the Revolution website, and I think they're going to Superdrug on the 22nd of August. Wait, I think that's Superdrug stores on the 22nd of August, but I think they're available on Superdrug online website. So I will leave all of the links down below where you guys can get hold of these. If you're in the US, you can shop them on the Revolution website because they do ship internationally. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. I'm just going to quickly do question of the day because I've started doing this at the end of my videos. Okay, question of the day comes from Bryony Duff, and she says, what's your favorite step in your makeup routine? By the way, I love you so much. I love you so much too. I would say my favorite step in my makeup routine is probably highlighter, because I feel like it just finishes off my face nicely, and like without it I just feel naked, so I'm gonna go with highlight. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you aren't already subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!